Hi, I'm Skull. So I did my book on Crazy Rich Asian. Very good book, by the way. So let me tell you a little bit about the book. It's a couple, both profs in New York, and yeah, they basically one side of the family lives in New York, other side lives in Singapore, and the two of them fly to Singapore to meet Nick's side of the family, while Rachel's side of the family lives in New York. And basically they meet them for the first time. They do all these events. They have a good time for one of his buddy's weddings. um yeah, she meets her or Nick's mom, and it doesn't go so well because she's part of a lower class, and with Eleanor's superior class, I guess, with all her money. um so yeah, basically she doesn't let Nick marry her, but in the end Nick switches up his decision, forgets about his mom's beliefs, and he ends up asking her to marry him, and she said yes. It's like the context of the book. Um, so let me talk about how it relates to the a 2020 problem. So like this year in March, we've had this like global pandemic for COVID-19. Um, so yeah, it's basically affected all of us in the fact that most of us didn't have jobs in the beginning, and they created something called like the CERB. The CERB is like a monthly earning that your family gets if you're unemployed, and it'd be like $2,000 per person, I believe. Um, so like the CERB would affect Rachel's side of the family because her mom, like she's a single mom, and she was raised as a single mom. So if in her time this pandemic was created, um, she would really rely on that $2,000 because she comes from a non-wealthy family. Where in like Eleanor's perspective, for that side of the family, money wouldn't be so tight because they have so much money. They wouldn't need this $2,000, and like I say, she's rich, so she doesn't need the serve, and she'd have her own amount of money. It also talks about how like the Chinese created this virus. Um, like they created the virus and it spread worldwide. So you could also talk about how her background's Chinese, um, and that they get blamed for racism through it. So people are very racist to Chinese people as of lately because of this virus and that they created it. And that could be related to it too. Like she gets a bad rep basically. A lot of people know about the coronavirus. Like I don't know a single person who doesn't know about it. Like it's a worldwide thing. Um, and like if I could give like any advice, or like if I could like let people know about it, I just like, even if they know about it, I'd want them just to wear their mask because I actually want like a life in the next in the next year. I want to be able to go do stuff, so that'd be greatly appreciated. Um, and one of the songs I choose, um, sorry, the song is called "Misunderstanding." I guess you could say that this relates to the book too, because like Rachel's like a really good person, and like marriage isn't about like money wise, it's about like how you feel with, or how you connect with a special somebody. So the misunderstanding part could be at the end of the movie where she talks to Eleanor, or she doesn't talk to her, but like if that's what I could add to the movie, or like the song I could have, it would be that, because she gets like a misunderstanding from Rachel's side, because like they both fit together and she doesn't know that, like she doesn't see that because they live in two different countries. So it's like a whole misunderstanding thing. And for the book, I think that the book could be better for maybe a year younger, so grade 11, because I don't know, I think it doesn't include enough detail for it to be like a grade 12 book. Um, but like I enjoyed the book personally, but it could have some more use of information, if that makes any more sense. And thank you for listening to me.